In the previous video, we learned about higher order functions, which are functions that can take other functions as arguments or return them as values. Now, in this video, we are going to learn about callback functions. So, what are callback functions and why do we need them? Let's find out. A callback function is a function that is passed to another function as an argument and is executed inside of that function. The function that takes the callback function as an argument is called a higher order function. For example, the built-in array method for each, which is a higher order function that allows us to loop through an array and that takes a callback function as an argument and executed for each element of the array. Now here is an example of using for each function with a callback function. First we need an array of numbers. So let numbers is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we are going to define a callback function that prints the square of each number. Now we are going to define that callback function. So function print square, then parentheses. Now this function has one parameter which is numbers. Then we are going to log numbers multiply by numbers like this. Now we can pass this callback function to the for each method of the array. Now here we can write numbers, which is our array, and on this array we have a method called for each. Now in here we are going to pass our callback function, which is print square. Now if I hit save, you can see in our console we have square of each and every number that we have in our array. Now in this example, we define a callback function which is this print square that takes a numbers as an argument and prints its square. We then pass this print square function to the for each method of the numbers array. And here you can see we are not calling this function because this function will be called by this for each method. This way we can use callback functions to perform some actions on each element of the array without writing a loop. Now why do we need callback functions? So one reason is that they allow us to write more modular and reusable code. By using callback functions, we can separate the logic of what to do with each element of the array from the logic of how to iterate over the array. This way we can use different callback functions with the same higher order function to achieve different results. For example, we can use this same for each method with a different callback function to print the sum of each number and its index. Now here we are going to create another function. Now the name of the function is print sum. Now this function has two parameters. First one is our numbers array and now the second parameter is the index. Now here we will log numbers plus index like this. Now if we pass this print sum function to our for each method, you can see now we are adding our numbers of this array with their index. Now here we are adding this first number with its index which is 0. So we have 1 in our console. And here this second number has the index of 1. So 2 plus 1, that is why we have 3 in our console. And similarly, this third number which is 3 with the index of 2, So 3 plus 2 is 5, so we have 5 in our console. So again, here we define a callback function prints sum that takes a numbers and its index as arguments and print their sum. We then pass this print sum function to the for each method of the numbers array. Then the for each method called this print sum function for each element of the numbers array. Then this for each method will pass this numbers and index to our print sum function as an argument. This way, we can use callback functions to customize the behavior of the higher order functions. So that is it for today's video. In this video, we learned about callback functions, which are functions that are passed to other functions as arguments and are executed inside of higher order function. We saw how we can use callback functions to write more modular and reusable code. So callback functions are very powerful and useful feature of JavaScript, and they are widely used in many libraries and frameworks. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.